and then tell them to flag the
Oh, welcome to the stream, Maximum. Wait, where did everybody just come from all of a sudden?
And for someone that wants to be a YouTube
we just jumped from like 4 to 9. What the fuck were you people doing all at the same time?
Well, she can't really
Very sus.
That's evident enough by what I've shown you here at all. Now, Nick re-uploaded the video to his channel without the use of the art. The video is still standing here.
It is Bucky's.
It says, I bet Illuminaughtii won't strike this twice. And I just want to point out the hilarity of this. The original video was titled, Have Your Mods Flag This One Down, Bitch. And sure enough, Illuminaughtii did have someone flag it down. So, I mean, it's just, you know, doesn't make a lot of sense. Doesn't add up well. Here we see Tipster right here, who makes a point. Yo, Tommy C, wasn't Illuminaughtii the one who was who read my blog post about anxiety and depression from meme? Making fun of mental illness is A-okay, but not someone's weight. Here's Tipster pointing out the
Who the fuck is Porgy?
Getting upset about people making fun.
Are you guys cheating on me with another streamer?
For being fat.
Oh my god.
She'll make fun of someone or make, at the very least.
Bucky's apparently is a gas station chain in the south of America.
Be lighthearted about someone's anxiety.
In the American South.
Here's what Tipster's talking about right here.
To this.
Hey there, everyone.
Oh, you were making a Brave New World reference,
and I
see.
It's time for some serious changes. As many of you know, I am a longtime sufferer of anxiety and depression. It's an ongoing struggle that I often deal with.
Now, Illuminaughtii is reading a blog post by Tipster where he's opening up about his anxiety and depression. And in the blog post, when she's reading it, she's obviously reading it for comedic value, making fun of Tipster's, mental illness. And look, obviously, I don't care. I mean, I'm not going to be the one to tell you, you can't.
Why is it that every YouTuber who's all about like, oh my god, we have to raise awareness for mental health. Oh my god, we have to, call attention to mental health and make sure that no one is abusing anyone else's mental health. They're the very first people to, as soon as someone they don't like has a mental health issue, abuse that.
Can't make fun of mental illness.
Yeah, I know.
I don't care.
We went on a whole rant about why she's shit.
Words, I mean, it just, I really am not going to word police over here. The point, rather, is hypocrisy, that she'll get mad over fat jokes. I mean, getting mad at fat jokes in 2019. But, goofing on someone's anxiety and depression, that's A-okay. But fat jokes, that's crossing the line. That's a little too far, buddy. And finally, the final piece of the story.
I keep looking at this dude's fucking. Yeah, that's exactly what we were saying, Maximum. Is like her stuff used to be good to watch, but then she got into this fucking drama, and it's just like, why are you doing this?
Illuminaughtii, who we've verified is a flagger, although not herself, she'll find ways around the system. Is flagging tweets by
Nick,
exactly. Trying to get Nick's Twitter account.
Fucking exactly. They just want to be seen as good people. They want to be on the right side of history, even if their own personal behavior is absolute dog shit.
Suspended, basically, because Nick was making multiple tweets goofing on her. So not only is she, not only will she steal content from channels, not only will she flag critical videos down, but she'll flag your Twitter account down because she's that insecure. She can't take criticism. Yeah. I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous.
No, she can't take criticism. If I upload this as a clip, I would probably get attacked by the Illuminaughtii stands.
Getting away with abusing not just YouTube systems, but Twitter as well. This kind of stuff, it just can't go without punishment. It needs to be firmly established that Illuminaughtii is a false flagger. She is abusing the system, whether she likes it or not, and she is not a fan of freedom of speech. She's insecure. She can't take criticism.
I'm glad this guy has more
shit like
subscribers.
This has got to go.
Okay, so we are going to go back to the Illuminaughtii PETA video. I'm going to go pee. I'm going to grab another beer and some more orange juice so I can have a second beer mosa. Love a beer mosa. Guys, that cute little cup that I just used to make my last beer mosa, I accidentally dropped it and broke it. That's Joe's glass. He uses it for tasting his beers. I'm gonna have to ask my stepdad where he gets those and get him a new one. I'm a monster. I'm the worst roommate alive.
Solutions forward with how do we fix this? They just go, this bad, and then that's it. And then they just go away for like a couple months or a couple years and then come out with something else. Not providing solutions to these problems. And I think they really should be doing that as an organization that's supposed to be protecting animals.
I was supposed to get sex today, yes. I wasn't going to stream today. I was going to be busy having sex. Unfortunately, I was canceled on. And my backups did not respond. Oh, nice. Yes. So I was supposed to go meet up with a very, very handsome and attractive man today. Oh, I'll kill him. I'll kill him. You don't understand. Yes, yes, I do have y'all to hang out with. I am glad that I did decide to stream instead. However, uh, very upsetting that I did not get to bang this man because, oh god, guys, he's so hot. I maybe shouldn't have done that, like, right after. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's all okay. I'm allowed to thirst a little bit on stream now. I just probably shouldn't be, like, actively thirsting over a man and then lick a glass. Oh, Adam, I'm 2 steps ahead of you. Oh, no! Well, I guess it's almost like I went to hook up with a boy today, right? Almost. Almost. Not close enough, but you know, the fucking leitmotif is still there, isn't it? Oh boy. Yeah, no. Very upset at that boy. Cause I was 100%, like, we were flirting throughout the day. And then he's like, okay, cool. I'm on my way home. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm on my way home. He gets home. I don't hear from him for an hour and a half. So I'm like, okay. It's 4 o'clock. It's 4:30. So I send him, because I got off work at 2 today. So I send him, hey, bro, let me know if we're still meeting up tonight. Da-da-da-da-da. I think I literally just said, let me know if we're meeting up tonight. I just got out of the shower. And he does not message me back until like 6 something. Like, by this point I've already given up, you know, like by this point I'm already like, okay, I'm searching for other people to hook up with. And then he hits me up and he's like, oh man, I'm really sorry, but I'm literally passing out and waking up and passing out. Like I've been basically falling asleep since I got home. And then the reason he gave was actually kind of hilarious. So he works at like a Home Depot or like a Lowe's or like a Menards, right? One of those, like a hardware store. And if you know about Home Depot, Lowe's, and Menards, they have heavy fucking duty sprinkler systems on the roof for if there's a fire, because they sell so much fucking lumber and flammable materials, right? So this dude sends me a video of what happened to him at work today. So the sprinkler system at his work malfunctioned. And hundreds, yeah, 720, somewhere around there. Cool, because I'd messaged him at like 4, and he'd hit me back up at like 5, and we flirted a little more, and he fucking disappeared again. And then I messaged him at like 6:30, and I was like, hey, so let me know for sure, for real, if we're meeting up tonight. And I got no, and I got the response that I'm basically relaying to you guys now, which was like, he's passing out over and over because the sprinkler system at his job malfunctioned, and I just had a video of like the ceiling of a hardware store pouring water, just a torrent of water, like ungodly amounts of water into this fucking hardware store. And I was like, okay, you know what? If you've been dealing with this for 8 hours, I get it. I understand. You're not necessarily prepared, for me, at least. If that's your current situation, you know. Oh, it was raining for him. I think I sent him something like, you know, this is not the kind of Wet and Wild I was imagining that you were going to be getting today, but okay, that's fine. So I just like, we're gonna do a different day when, you know, God hasn't struck down his store with one of the fucking 7 plagues of Israel. But yeah. So my hookup was canceled. It's fine. It happens. But if this boy cancels on me again, I'm gonna find where he lives. I'm going to destroy him. Physically. I'm going to kill him. Like, you gotta understand that. He's really hot. And I'm going to murder him. So anyway, what were we talking about on this stream before I got invested in talking about my love life? I don't know. Peta. Right. Boom. The video is back.
But anyway, that's my...
Sorry, Jackal. I start thinking about cock and my head empties. I don't know what you want from me.
Take it or leave it.
That's
now,
true, Dalek. I'm very good at pouring liquids.
He left in 1999 because, according to him, it drifted far from its base. When it fell into the hands of Newkirk alone, I believe it strayed even further, as we'll see in a moment. Now that we've talked about Peta's history and advocacy as an animal rights organization, let's discuss why I believe they're a reputable source, and how they've earned their title as the largest kill shelter. But before we continue on, let's just take a quick moment to thank today's sponsors. If you're
Fuck your sponsors, I'll kill you! Wow. You guys can really tell I'm pent up today because I keep threatening to kill things. That's just how it works.
Before we talk about Peta's shelter, let's explain the difference between a kill and no-kill shelter, or as they're known, open versus closed admission shelters. An open admission shelter takes every animal in need and...
Listen. The pleasure zone rumors are embellished, salacious, and fabricated. I am bad at sex.
And tries to find them loving homes. The APA, or Animal Protective Association, is an open admission shelter that receives about 4,500 animals a year, and in 2021, 97%
terrible at it. Yet never been good at it.
Kill because while
I don't know why I've been engaged twice.
For animals that are suffering,
I'm just so bad at it.
Shelters will typically take in animals that
I don't actually even know how
hence why they refer to themselves as a no-kill shelter. It's fantastic that no-kill shelters won't treat euthanasia as an option, but for any of you out there who think it means that they won't give up on a difficult animal, they often aren't admitting those that are very difficult cases to begin with. And of course, I do want to notate that these are really broad definitions. I want to make this point because when we hear kill shelter, the image in our head may be of nothing more than a dingy pound where animals are put down at alarming rates. And this isn't the case for many open admission shelters that do strive to help animals in their care. Because animal overpopulation is such a problem, this may be another reason that open admission shelters put down animals. Many of them that I've found do believe in spay and neuter programs, which also helps to curb this issue. Regardless of what you personally believe about open and limited admission shelters, this is why PETA argue that they need to exist as an open admission shelter. They refuse to turn away any animal. And I don't disagree with that necessarily, but you would think that PETA, a massive and staunch animal advocate, would do everything in their power to make sure their numbers are in favor of animals as much as possible. If some organizations, such as the APA, can adopt 97% of the animals that come to them, then PETA, who collected $42 million in the year 2015 alone, should be able to do the same. And hey, 42 million, that's a really sweet number, right? I'd like to have $42 million. I don't think I'll ever see that in my lifetime.
I actually kind of don't like YouTubers who use these, like, single frame animation reaction image avatars on backgrounds. I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
But that would be pretty sick. Do you know what they do with $42 million?
Yeah, AK5. I know, it's this chick.
So
we've been bullying her.
More animal welfare, opening up more shelters.
Ah, you see, other people have said they hate her voice.
Shelters, all that good stuff. They actually spend a ton of that money on criminal and legal defenses. Now, if they're going to spend
Now, see, here's the thing. Turn Seamus into a PNG. See, now here's the thing about YouTubers like this. I think they are perfect to have on your second monitor. That's an interesting criticism, Dalek. I'm going to be listening for that now. And it's probably going to even further ruin my listening experience, honestly.
So much of their money on attorneys, they better be backing their legal claims up. Sometimes they do win, like when they slammed the Tiger King himself with an Endangered Species Act lawsuit for failing to properly care for his animals. Sometimes they don't, like when a zoo accused them of defamation, or when they've accused horseback riders of animal cruelty. And of course, some believe their lawsuits are utterly ridiculous, like when they sued photographer David Slater, for example.
See, this is why, like, this kind of video is why I really liked Creepshow art before we found out that she was an actual psychopath. And that's why I watched Illuminaughtii before I found out that she couldn't take even the smallest modicum of criticism and was a fucking nightmare. Bro, the Creepshow rabbit hole is fantastic, and I love it so much. Love it so much. I loved finding out that Creepshow Art's stalker was herself talking about what she was doing to another YouTuber. Oh no. Is there Illuminaughtii fat knee rule 34?